case?
The highly anticipated fight between Gervonta "Tank" Davis and Lamont Roach has become one of the most talked about boxing events of the year, generating excitement, debate, and no small amount of drama. The build-up to their WBA lightweight championship match, scheduled for March 1st at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, has been marked by heated exchanges, fiery press conferences, and a narrative of rivalry that stretches back to their amateur days. While Davis enters the fight as the overwhelming favorite, Lamont Roach has made it clear that he is not to be underestimated, and their interactions leading up to fight night have only added fuel to the fire. The tension between the fighters came to a head during a press conference in Brooklyn. Promoting their upcoming match, the event quickly escalated into a war of words. Roach, frustrated by the widespread criticism of the fight and the dismissive attitude of fans and analysts alike, grabbed the microphone to make his position clear. "Everybody thinks I'm just here to lose," he declared, staring directly at Davis. "They see me as an underdog who's just going to roll over, but let me tell you something, I'm a dog and I'm ready to bite. This fight is going to shock the world." Davis, known for his calm and confident demeanor, initially responded with a smirk, letting Roach's words roll off him. But when the two were called to the center stage for the traditional face-off, the tension reached a boiling point. Standing nose to nose, Davis leaned in and muttered something under his breath, words that visibly struck a nerve with Roach. Suddenly, in a moment that stunned everyone in attendance, Roach slapped Davis across the face. Security immediately intervened, separating the fighters as Davis lunged at his opponent, shouting, "You're done, you hear me? Done. That's the last mistake you'll ever make." Despite the chaos, Roach remained unapologetic in his post-conference interview. "He disrespected me and my father," Roach said. "I'm not going to let anyone talk to me like that, not even Tank Davis. That slap was just a preview of what's coming on fight night." The animosity between Davis and Roach is not a new development. Their rivalry dates back to 2011, when they faced off twice in the amateur ranks, with Davis winning both encounters. Over the years, their paths have crossed repeatedly, and the competitive tension has only grown. Roach has been vocal about his belief that he has grown as a fighter since their amateur bouts and insists that the stakes and circumstances are entirely different now. "There's a big difference between fighting in the amateurs and fighting now," Roach explained. "We've both evolved, improved, and done different things in the ring. Sure, there might be some tendencies we know about each other, but I don't expect those to play a significant role on the big stage." Davis, on the other hand, seems unfazed by the history or the drama. Coming into the fight with an undefeated record of 30 wins, 28 of them by knockout, he has earned a reputation as one of the most dangerous and exciting fighters in the sport. His ability to end fights in devastating fashion has made him a fan favorite and a must-watch attraction. Davis, nicknamed Tank for his relentless power and aggressive style, has promised fans another electrifying performance. "I'm going to end it in the 9th round," Davis confidently declared during one of the initial press conferences leading up to the bout. His connection to New York, particularly the Barclays Center, adds another layer of significance to the fight. "The energy in New York is amazing," Davis said. "I won my first championship here, and I have more followers from New York than almost anywhere else. This will be my 4th time fighting at Barclays, and I'm eager to deliver another memorable performance." For Roach, the fight represents the opportunity of a lifetime. With a professional record of 25 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw, he has consistently demonstrated grit and determination in his career. However, stepping into the ring against someone as dominant as Davis is a daunting challenge. Roach has embraced his underdog status, using it as motivation to prove his doubters wrong. Skill-wise, I bring a lot to the table, Roach stated. I can adapt. I'm gritty. I'm smart. Whatever it takes, I'll do it. Despite moving up 5 pounds to face Davis, Roach remains confident in his abilities and preparation. I'm always looking for a knockout, he said. If I get the chance, I'm going to try to knock his head off. The fight has been further complicated and arguably made more intriguing by Davis's recent comments about retirement. The Baltimore native announced his intention to retire by the end of 2025 after just 3 more fights, sparking widespread debate among fans and analysts. Some have speculated that Davis's retirement plans are driven by a desire to preserve his health and legacy, while others believe the decision might be premature for a fighter still in his prime. Bernard Hopkins, one of the most respected figures in boxing, weighed in on Davis's announcement, offering both praise and perspective. He needs to be respected for doing what most of the greats did in their time, Hopkins said. He's accomplished the highest goal you can accomplish and is a first-ballot Hall of Famer. Hopkins, whose career is synonymous with longevity, he fought until the age of 51, acknowledged that Davis's retirement plans could change depending on the outcome of his next few fights. He might change his mind, who knows? Hopkins said. Something might happen in the next 1 or 2 fights that makes him want to stay. Or maybe he'll deliver something spectacular on his way out. One of the most contentious topics surrounding Davis's career is his reluctance to face WBC lightweight champion Shakur Stevenson. Stevenson, widely regarded as one of the most technically skilled boxers of his generation, has been suggested as a potential opponent for Davis. However, Davis has dismissed the idea, questioning Stevenson's accomplishments. What has Shakur done in the sport? Davis said, "He hasn't done nothing." The comment sparked controversy, with many fans viewing Stevenson as a legitimate threat to Davis's dominance. Stevenson, known for his defensive brilliance and ability to control the pace of a fight, has drawn comparisons to some of the all-time greats. Legendary trainer and analyst Teddy Atlas believes Davis has what it takes to beat Stevenson, though he acknowledges the unique challenges posed by the WBC champion. He's probably the only guy I can think of beating Shakur Stevenson right now, Atlas said. Davis is the full package. He can adapt, set traps, and end fights with his power. But Stevenson's style, his ability to control range, and his defensive mastery make him a very difficult opponent. The potential for a Davis-Stevenson showdown has captured the imagination of boxing fans. Both fighters are undefeated, and their contrasting styles make for an intriguing matchup. Stevenson's tactical brilliance would be tested against Davis's explosive offense, creating the kind of high-stakes drama that could redefine the lightweight division. However, with Davis planning to retire soon, the window for such a fight is narrow, leaving fans to wonder if it will ever happen. For now, Davis's focus remains on Lamont Roach. While Roach may not have the same name recognition as Stevenson, he has earned his shot at the title and is determined to make the most of it. "I'm not just here to compete, I'm here to win," Roach said. "They think I'm just here to lose, but I'm going to shock everyone." Davis, meanwhile, sees the fight as another step in his journey towards solidifying his legacy. "Every fight is important at this stage," Davis said. "Fans can expect the same results as always." The build-up to the fight has been marked by a mix of respect and animosity between the fighters. While Davis has acknowledged Roach's skills, he remains confident in his ability to deliver another dominant performance. Roach, on the other hand, is fueled by the opportunity to prove himself on the sport's biggest stage. The combination of their long-standing rivalry, contrasting styles, and personal stakes sets the stage for an explosive encounter on March 1st. Davis's ability to dominate his opponents with his power and precision has made him one of the most exciting fighters in boxing. His undefeated record and knack for delivering highlight reel knockouts have earned him a loyal fan base and a reputation as a generational talent. Roach, though less heralded, brings a level of grit and determination that could make him a formidable challenge. His willingness to embrace the underdog role and fight with a chip on his shoulder could create a recipe for an upset. As fight night approaches, the boxing world is abuzz with anticipation. The Barclays Center, a venue that holds special significance for Davis, is expected to be electric with energy. For Davis, the fight is another opportunity to showcase his dominance and cement his place among boxing's all-time greats. For Roach, it's a chance to defy expectations and prove that he belongs in the conversation with the sport's elite. The clash between Gervonta Davis and Lamont Roach promises to be a defining moment for both fighters. Whether Davis delivers another dominant performance or Roach rises to the occasion and shocks the world, one thing is certain: the fight will be unforgettable. For fans, analysts, and the fighters themselves, March 1st can't come soon enough. The stakes are high, the tension is palpable, and the outcome is anything but guaranteed.